Gentlemen, here now, it's our farewell tribute to great moments in presidential speeches.
That the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully. We got an issue in America. Too many good docs are getting out of business. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across this country. If you're a single mother with 2 children, which is the toughest job in America as far as I'm concerned, and you're working hard to put food on your family. Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we. That there be a stable Iran. Iran that is capable of rejecting Iranian influence. I mean, Iraq. They want us to leave. That's what they want us to do. And I think the world would be better off if we did leave. If we left, the world would be worse. Saddam Hussein were in power, the world would be better off, the world would be worse off, not better off. In my State of the Union, or my speech to the nation, whatever you want to call it, speech to the nation, of hauling in a lot of the key operators, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, Abu Zubaydah, Ramzi al-Shib, or whatever the guy's name was. You'll be, you know, I'm serious about it. Here's how, and it is I think it is, and it's at least part of our tax plan was to help families be able to better afford life. I mean, tell people why I say. I mean, I think they're cost effective, and that's so. This is a. I hope you've I hope you've come away with a better understanding of the importance of this issue. Let me just remind you where we have been through, what we've been through. My dad, like many of your folk who got relatives here, many of you whose relatives did the same thing, you're here, they're relatives probably aren't. You'll be able to see a technology, a technology that will enable you to converse with somebody on long distance, and it seems like the person's right there in the room with you. Tribal sovereignty means that it's sovereign. You've been given sovereignty, and you're viewed as a sovereign entity. Okay. And therefore, the relationship between the federal government and tribes is one between sovereign entities. Underestimated the compassion of our country. I think they underestimated the will and determination of the commander-in-chief, too. Administrator Karen Tandy of the Drug Administration. And America needs a military where our best and brightest are proud to serve and proud to stay. Our panelists are about to fall out, wondering. All right. The old guy said, "We're just not a potted plant."
You see? He realizes he has no idea what he's talking about, or perhaps even where he is. Let's take another look at it. Watch it closely now. Here, what the hell are you talking about, George W. Bush?
Panelists are about to fall out, wondering. All right. The old guy said, "You're just not a potted plant." Now, I want to thank the good people here at this wonderful community college. A fine host for the OPEC summit. I appreciate Apex Summit. Panama City, Panama. I thank you all and the citizens of this community for this Thanks for coming. Be seated. Thanks for coming. Welcome to the White House. Thanks for coming. The issue of immigration stirs intense emotions. And in recent weeks, Americans have seen those emotions on display. On the streets of major cities, I hear there's rumors on the internets.
And one of the things I've used on the Google is to pull up maps.
I have filters on internets. I'm not going to tell you.
Samozřejmě, kdybyste asi nechtěli slyšet,
I'm not going to tell you. That's 5 words. The left hand now knows what the right hand is doing. These are big achievements for this country, and the people of Bulgaria ought to be proud of the achievements that they have achieved. The fact that they purchased the machine meant somebody had to make the machine. And so when somebody makes a machine, it means there's jobs at the machine-making place. I remember meeting a mother of a child who was abducted by the North Koreans right here in the Oval Office. These immigrants have helped transform 13 small colonies into a great and growing nation of more than 300 people. Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings take dream. Yeah, I think tide turning, see, as I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of turn. It's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words?
There's an old saying on earth, Mr. Sulu. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I know this saying. It was invented in Russia.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.